Hey guys, Jeff and Naylor Innovations here. If you didn't get something cool for Christmas, it's not too late. These are available. This is my Ultimate Bag Riders if you haven't seen these before. I'm out at the range today doing a little load testing and using this on my rifle as always. Work really good. I'll give you a quick rundown on what this does. If you've seen these before and not convinced, well, maybe this will help. But I've been using this for about 2 years now. I got this one under this rifle. This is one of the first prototypes. It's not anodized, but basically same thing as this one right here. But this is on my 284, doing a little load testing, like I said. And before, in the past, I always wondered, am I getting good results? Is it me or my load? Is it me or the gun? Or what's going on? And you get that flyer once in a while, or not shooting some tight groups like you think you should. Well, I tell you what, this just eliminates one big variable by giving you good solid rear support under the back of the gun. And the cool thing is you just turn that knob, fine tune your elevation, and it's going to repeat good and solid. Have that good flat solid report. The support under the gun where the rifle can recoil, stay level, have really good results. Be confident in your testing. Because when I'm testing loads, I don't like to test my abilities. I want to make sure I'm getting good, accurate data. And this just really eliminates that variable of fighting that rear bag and squeezing and pushing and pulling and wrestling around with your gun, trying to maintain the exact same pressure, exact same hold. This just makes it a lot easier. I just got some velocities, confirmed 0, and dialed up, went out to 630 yards and had 5 for 5 hits on about a 6-inch plate. So just makes it a lot easier. And I had some comments on this product, trying to, get it out there. There's some people that say, well, it's too expensive. Coming from a guy that probably spent $2,000 or $3,000 on a rifle and $700-800 on a scope, and I don't think right now I got these priced at $120. You'll pay that for a rail or a good set of scope mounts or anything like that. So I think it's well worth the money, because it just makes it so much easier, especially when you're going long distance. But I got 2 models, the aluminum and the Delrin, and like I said, we like them. And I'm always worked on a budget. I don't like dumping a lot of money into my equipment, but still want to go out and have good results and have fun. This is a true budget build. Somebody gave me this stock years ago. It's a Mauser Action Athlon scope, about the cheapest heavy barrel you can build. Fortunately, I'm a machinist. I do all my own barrel work. Put a good Bartlein barrel on it, cheap bipod, cheap scope, cheap everything. But on this setup, it's good and solid, and it shoots really good. I went out to a mile with it a couple times and back, and it's been a lot of fun. Unlike the old tried and true method of using the front rest like this and the rear bags like we've all done all these years, because there really wasn't no other option. And let me demonstrate something real quick here. This is just an empty stock, but okay, this is what we've all done. You put your rifle on that rear bag, and you gotta push and pull and squeeze and try to get your elevation and try to keep it all consistent. Well, that's great, but if you don't have exactly the same pressure under the back of the gun, everything exactly the same, when that rifle recoils, it drops down. And a lot of you guys are really good shooters and have been able to deal with that and get good results. But having that mechanical solid support versus this, I'm telling you, it works really well. Because when that rifle recoils, it starts to move back as soon as the primer lights. Well, it's going to float down. Of course, it's not going to travel that far, but the recoil impulse, it's going to come off the bag or slide back, and trying to maintain that has been difficult for a lot of us. If you do the math, one MOA is 1/8,000 of an inch under the back of your gun. So if you can maintain the height of the back of that gun within 1/8,000 of an inch, that's great, and you'll have good results. But it doesn't take much movement vertically to change your point of impact by quite a bit, especially at distance. Anyway, just a little plug there for my product. Check it out. I got some videos out there. I got a website. We're on Facebook. Again, I'm Jeff with Naylor Innovations. And look it over, you know, and like I said, these are available if you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, and return that ugly sweater or whatever you got and get you something cool like this. It's very useful.